slowing down has been the best retirement upgrade that I've given myself. It certainly didn't come easily. I was a type A personality, and it felt like it was baked into my DNA and non-negotiable. Well, that turned out to be wrong. So let me share with you how I finally mastered slowing down and taking life much slower and enjoying the sweetness of every day. For most of my adult life, slowing down was not an option. After all, I was a single mom, I was a business owner, and I was a type A personality. So it was kind of baked into my DNA, but letting go of it was not automatic, even in retirement. So let me share with you how I eventually learned how to slow it all down, enjoy life more, put my feet up when I need to, and get the most out of my retirement years. For most of my adult life, rushing and getting things done was kind of my middle name. I was excellent at burning the midnight oil, building a business from scratch, being a single mom, and all of that took a lot of daylight and a lot of midnight as well. But I'll tell you what, at some point it gets the better of you. One of the easiest ways I found to slow my pace down more was to be out in nature more. I mean, nature automatically slows us down. We see beautiful things, birds, flowers, trees, mountains, ocean, and we're in awe. And so we pause just a little bit. We move a little bit slower. For me, one of the most enjoyable aspects of being out in nature is the breeze. It's just so luscious and supporting and nourishing. I'll go out in the morning with my dog. I'll bring my cup of coffee, and we'll sit and just feel the breeze. And actually, hours could pass, and it's clear that neither one of us wants to go back in the house just yet. It's enough. It's enough to slow our nervous systems down. I know every day when the weather is good, I will go out with my dog, and the two of us, in fact, she calls me out. If I just put her out in the morning, she will not let me get away with it. I have to go out with her, and eventually we do wander back in and get our day underway. But that start of just having my thoughts to myself, luxuriating in the silence of nature, which could include birds singing or leaves rustling. It doesn't have to be exactly silence. There is a mutedness to the sounds of nature that don't overstimulate us. And that helps me to relax, to sink in. And that to me is one of the biggest gifts of retirement. One of the greatest pleasures I find of retirement is that I can spend time in silence. I don't have to overly engage or move into my extrovert mode when I'm really an introvert. I can literally watch the clouds go by and not have a care in the world. And I am busy because I'm doing many things, but that time of just being in the nothingness of the day is serene. For some people, it might be gazing at the stars or swinging in a hammock or riding a bike. It's going to be different for each one of us. But the serenity of the silence and being surrounded in nature, to me, is probably one of the biggest catalysts to me slowing down. It didn't happen overnight though. I came with my usual hurry up ways, even though I moved to a place that's very laid back. And still sometimes if I have someplace I need to be, I can feel myself dropping into that hurry up pace. But with each passing year, I think age has something to do with it. I mellow a little bit more and I find myself not pushing. Our society almost demands that we push our way through life. So we do need to relearn and drop into a state of ease and peace and serenity, mentally, physically, and emotionally, before we actually fully embrace being in a slower pace. It's a process, it's a spectrum, it's not going to happen overnight. So don't worry about that. Just allow it as much as you can and go with it and enjoy it. And eventually, even if you're a type A personality like me, you will find the gifts of quiet and peace and slowness as something that you really cherish. So there's a couple of key wins in slowing down your pace, and that is that first and foremost, your health will likely improve. Whatever is going on with you, you will find that it is less of an issue. Now, it's not going to completely eradicate it, but you will find that you feel better, you look better, and you just are not stressing yourself unnecessarily. Secondly, being in a rush is a huge waste and expenditure of human energy. And so you'll have more energy to do the things you love instead of holding yourself tightly in an old pattern that you don't need to stay in anymore. It's a wonderful gift to yourself to just release, unwind, and unspiral into a new sense of self. I know for me, I find I'm a much better listener than I ever was in my whole life because I am relaxed. I'm in a relaxed state of mind, and that translates to my body as well as my racing brain, which now allows me to engage with people and truly listen and be present and be patient. So I'm wondering, since slowing down is different for all of us, what would slowing down look like for you? And what do you think the benefits of slowing down, or what are the benefits of slowing down that you've experienced over time as you've moved into a more relaxed state? Please drop a comment in the comment section below. I'd love to learn from some of your experiences and wisdom. Thanks for joining. Don't forget to like or subscribe so you never miss an episode. And don't forget to check the description box for any links or other information on this topic. Thanks for joining.